Hello and welcome to the Urban Legend UK channel. Uh, Today's going to be the last one before New Year Eve because I'm doing a little special one on New Year's Eve. It'll be about 11, half 11, going over midnight, so we'll be counting it in basically. So, pretty cool if things go to plan. Yeah, don't worry. There's a few people coming up soon, and yeah, just let's get things going here. Yeah, right. So yeah, definitely live now. So got confirmation we're live. So that's good. Give it a few more minutes and people start to come in. Hope everyone's fine and stuff. Yep. I've been not really busy this week doing much. Just been doing a bit of the around the house and stuff like that, really. Got a new chair, like you can see here. So it's all good. I've got something here that I just bought, and I'll show you all in a little while. So yeah, not too bad. I've just got in. I was here earlier, but I had to shoot off. Well, I didn't have to shoot off, but I shut off because my mum said there's strange lights in the sky. So strange lights in the sky. So she went, "Yeah, I'll show you. Show you what they've got." What took a picture and sent it to us. So I'll show you what picture she sent us. So I went down to see what it all was about, and I'll tell you in a minute. This first one there, try and get it out of the light. Above the car park, yeah, just there, past a tree, some lights in the sky. She said that it's been there for quite a while, about half an hour, and it's not moved. So my mum took another picture, and it was a bit closer, zoomed in, and it was that. So it got me curious. So yeah, I went down and see what's going on. And basically, it was a drone that's crashed into the tree, and it's just crashed there. So I had a quick go at trying to get it out, but then I had to come back here, obviously for my live chat and live stream. Yeah, so I'll try and get it tomorrow. I don't know what drone it is or nothing. Icy Diamond, hello, welcome in. Exploring with Tim, hello Tim, welcome in. Cool. Yeah, don't know what drone it is, so like I say, whoops, oh bleeding hell, keep getting things popping up here. Oh. Wow. Just give us a minute. Looks like everyone's going live tonight or doing something at 9 o'clock. LOL, okay, computers, welcome in. Cool. If you can spread it the word about, much appreciate it. Give us a minute, and I'll send some out as well. So how's everyone been? Has everyone been okay or what? Yeah, like you see there, I put Wendell's sticker up. So I thought that'd be the place to put it on the TV. Just send a few of these out. Been going through my videos as well, see what I've got. I've got quite a few videos that need releasing and editing and doing. So yeah, I'll be busy not going out recently. Next week or so. So I'll try and get a few of these done. Get some more videos out for you all. I've just been, you know how it is with life and stuff. Hello, Barry Little. Welcome in. Yeah, just be patient with us, please. Quite a few people have gone live and premiering at the moment, so I'm just letting them know that I'm still on. Apparently, there has been a live stream up on my channel for the last 2 days, pending to go up or something. I've checked, but I can't see it on my system at the moment. I'll have to see if I can do anything else with it. Nearly there. Sorry, Tim, you've got another message coming to you. I just pressed it by accident. Right, yo. Nigel, hello, welcome in, Nigel. Paul Robinson, welcome. Nice of you to join us. Today's got to be like the last live stream of this year until New Year's Eve, and I'm going to do a special live stream on New Year's Eve about 11:30 over basically New Year. Yeah, for about an hour or so. So we'll be counting the New Year in, so it should be good. All fun and games. We'll be watching it up here on the Big Ben, if they've got the Big Ben going yet. So yeah, hope you can all join us for that if you're all staying in. So yeah, should be good. And yeah, I've just went and tried to rescue a drone out of a tree. So that was a fail. Don't know what drone it is or nothing. My mum just seen lights in the sky. And she said that they'd been there half an hour, so went down and had a quick look, and it was a drone in the tree. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today. Also, I went to B&Q and bought something today as well. Basically, I went there to buy some electrical bits and bobs for the house, and came out with a pair of boots. Yeah. Steel toe capped, and also underneath they've got a steel plating. So if you ever walk in and the nail tries to go through, protects your foot. £25 a bargain them. So I thought for £25, I can't say no. You know what I mean? You'll have to have good feet when you go places like we do. So yeah, I recommend them. Pardon me. Well, recommend them. And a metal plate in your sole, so it protects against nails and stuff like that. Nice one. Tim, cool. Nice one, David. David Clark just shared us out. Cool, that. Yeah, so I've got me electrical bits and bobs I needed. Went to one in Cheetah Mill, a B&Q down there. The staff was waste of time. I asked them for a PIR sensor, for a floodlight. So they sent us down to the security part. And when I asked someone there, the shop pointed the PIR sensors for the house alarms, like what go in the corners and stuff like that. So I was like, no. Have you got any security lights outside, security lights? So they said, oh yeah, they're right down the other end. So I went right down to the other end, got there. Yeah, they had security lights with the PRI sensors, but no PIR sensors there. I couldn't see any signs like off the shelf or anywhere missing. So I asked somewhere else. So they sent us all the way back down the other end, and basically I just got sick of it and walked out in the end. Went to one today up near Ashton, and it was a lot better. The staff were a lot better there. So definitely got what I wanted straight away. And like I say, I picked up an extra pair of boots that I weren't even on the market to buy, but when I've seen the price and seen the quality of them, yeah, I recommend them all day long. Let's see who else we've got in. We've got David Clark in. Hello. We've got Barry Little. We've got Tim. Kieran now. Paul as well. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today. Basically, I'm going to put a big security light outside. There was one outside already, but the drain overflowed. The rain overflowed, got into it and knackered it. So I'm going to put a better one further out of the way where the rain drops down to sort that out. So yeah. So how's everyone been doing? Everyone's been all right or what? Everyone's been off work or just chilling or working and over the Christmas? Let us know. Let's see what you've been doing. Yep, that's the one. Hit the like button. Don't be shy. Thomas is in. Hello, Thomas. Welcome in. Cool. Give me a minute. I'll just get on the phone because someone did say they're coming up, but I've not seen them in the chat yet. So give me a second. Yeah. Also, on the thingy as well, over the new year, on the 2nd, like I say, I'm not really going out much. But but I am going somewhere local, a police station that's getting knocked down. I've filmed the inside of it and filmed the outside, but I'm going to start filming when bulldozers come in, the high grab comes in and starts pulling it all down. Try and get some drone footage of that, so that should be good. Like I say, that's another video that I've got in the pipeline. I'm just waiting for it to obviously start again the demolition, so we can film the rest of the demolition on it and put that one up. You right, Richie? Cool. Wise Woman 1, hello. Not seen you for a while. Exploring with Gav, yeah. Exploring with Carl. Cool. Alright, I'll just put the link up if anyone wants to come in. Let me just put a comment in there first. Yeah, I think that's what we might have to do first. Put a message, then put the live stream link in for it to appear. Because sometimes when I've tried it just straight away, it won't have it. So I think you've got to leave a message first, then you let you throw the link up. Pardon me. We've got RMC services. Cool. Nice to see you in. Lucifer TV. Yep. LK Computers. David Clark. Exploring with Carl. A little bit bloated as well. Just had a curry as well, homemade curry. So I just had that before I went up to my mum's and see what these lights were in the sky. So yeah, I'll try and get that out tomorrow of the tree, a crash drone. Don't know what type of drone it was. It looks a bit like a Phantom, but like a dark colour one. But not as big as Phantom, so it could be a cheap and nasty one. But I don't know. Yeah, Adrian Cable. Adrian Cable's just came in as well. Cool. Lights in the sky. Yeah, my mum said they were there for about half an hour. I'll show you the pictures. She sent us a picture telling us about them. Said they were there for about half an hour. See, it's just a bunch of cars there in the car park, past the tree. But obviously, it wasn't past the tree, it was in the tree. And I'll show you another one. And that's when she zoomed in. So it looked a bit strange. So I went down to see what they were. And when I got there, like I say, found out it was a drone. Someone probably got it for Christmas and had a look fly of it and then lost it straight into a tree. Well, messages just jumped there. If it was a good drone, they would have stayed and got it. Probably, yeah. True. Hey up, GTR Adventures is in as well. Cool, nice of you to join us. I've got a ladder, 30-foot ladders. Yeah, I think them ladders will definitely reach it. No, I think I'll go back with a fishing rod and just flick it out of the tree like that. And in where my mum lives, because it's like a care home, not a care home, but a residential block. And there's like an office there, so I'll land it in there. So if anyone does lose it, they'll know where to go for it, hopefully. Right. Macclesfield Magpies in as well. Hello, mate. You okay? Cool. Yeah. What videos would you want me to release next? On the books, we've got the Megatron Underground Sheffield. Also, another one on the books is the what everyone's called the Bible House. I've done that as well. Ricky Warlock's just released his, and the Urban Collective just released theirs as well. This week. So yeah, I've not had time to release mine yet or do anything with mine yet. So I've got that one. Like I say, I got the Megatron, and there's a few other ones. There's one where I met up with Sam and Jess, Secret Vault. There's one with fighters as well, but the meetups were a fail, but still filmed something, so I might do some of them. So what type of films you want me to release? There's a few in the pipeline. Which one sounds good to you? Yeah, my chair. Got a new chair. A lot comfier than what I was using anyway. Thanks. The house was weird at that mansion. Yeah, that one. The Sam and Jess one. That Sam and Jess one, we went to a hospital. So yeah, that's right. We've got one fault for the mansion. I'll count that as a fault, and I count that one as a fault. So anyone else? When you met Sam and Jess, did you manage to? Yes, Jess did. Jess did actually talk. Yeah, I think I've actually got that on a video on record. Yeah, I've got the fort as well. Oh, there's another one for Sam and Jess. Right, so it looks like Sam and Jess. Luke was there from Living at Urban as well, so I forgot to mention that one. Yeah. That looks like the next one, and Sam and Jess one. Thanks for your advice and your feedback. Much appreciate it. And I'll try and get this video up for you next week. Yeah, it looks like it's that one. Yeah, she's quite nice girl, Jess. She does chat, yeah, definitely. Maybe not on camera because she says, I bit my tongue then. She says she don't talk because Sam usually talks for the video while he's filming, and that's why you don't really hear her talking on the videos. But like you've seen recently, she started putting a voice to the videos on the afterwards, talking about the places and stuff like that. Yeah, cool. And yeah, also we've got drone footage of that place as well. So that's drone footage as well. So that's good on that one. Yeah. In the future, what I'm going to do is start having stuff on this TV here, like my channel playing in the background with my old films and stuff. I might even put a sneaky one in there for you. That one day, see if you notice. Yeah, that'll be quite a good one to put on you. Yeah. So yeah, a few ideas. Oh, 1 minute. I like the camera to do the talking. We would, yeah, get on great. Now it's your dog, Urban Legend. Oh, he's outside, probably out the door there. He always wants attention when I come on my live streams. I'll probably open the door in a bit and let him in. They've brought out the Maverick 2 Mini. I'd recommend that. That's quite a good beginner's drone. It's dead easy to fly. It's basically the same thing as what I've got, but it's the newer version, and it's got different software in it, which is slightly better. Yeah, the video that I'm talking about, Sam and Jess won't be putting theirs up, they said. Basically, I don't think they were impressed with the place, but it's not the place, it's the place itself and the history and documenting it before it's actually gone. And the people probably around the area or watch the video maybe in the future or stumble across it will think, oh yeah, I used to go there every week and get my prescriptions and stuff like that, or see Dr. Percy or whoever it was. Yeah. Ghost. Oh, we've got Ghostman, Dirk, and you alright, mate? Didn't see you come in there. Cool. New comment. Yeah. Have to come. Yeah, we'll have to, yeah, definitely. Whoops. Yeah. Definitely. Because once it's gone and no one's documented it, it's hard to find the history of stuff and stuff like that. Like with now, what we do, we go and look for World War II air raid shelters and stuff that there, but not there, if you know what I mean, out of sight, mainly underground and stuff like that. It's hard work because, like you say, no one's documented them, and the ones that have been documented have mostly been knocked down now and demolished. So it's getting harder and harder. And people love the history and when the local history in it anyway. So yeah, it's always good. Yeah. What Richie Wellock's saying there, Richie Wellock saying there, is the camera. It's like the DJI Pocket. They do one very much looks like the DJI Pocket. Yeah. But I don't think they brought out a second one of that yet. Because like I say, they brought out a second one of the DJI Pocket as well. And that's got more features on it as well. So it would outrun the quality or whatever on it, I'm sure. Yeah. So that's what I've got to do. Got to sort out some videos and throw them up. Definitely. Like I say, I've got loads of videos to throw up. Just a few of them, yeah. I've got to go back, and you've got to remember the quality on some of them won't be as good because they're using the older phone camera as well. Hello, ALW. There he is. He'll throw the link up, see if he wants to come up. Oh, he's leading out. Didn't even have time to throw the link up.
Yeah, I saw the link was in, so I just clicked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing?
All right, not too bad. What have you been up to out and out?
Been at work today. Been working today, so busy. First day back after Christmas. I had 2 or 3 days off, so emails. I had like 1,000 emails and stuff. Like literally 1,007 or something to look at. So just work, jazz. Anyway, enough about that. Got a new toy today. That arrived today.
Oh, let me get you on big screen.
Yeah, I'll get the card with a picture on it. That arrived today. Mavic 2 Pro, the smart controller. So I've just been.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah. So I'm a commercial drone pilot already, but yeah, just been. It's come with a smart controller as well, so it's just sort of getting used to that and the different features and stuff, you know. Yeah. So new toy to play with after work. Went to the gym. And that's about it, really. Saw the boy in that before he went to bed. Well, that's what I've been doing today.
Yeah.
How have you been?
Not too bad. I nearly got a new drone today.
Oh, nice.
One in a tree outside my mum's.
Okay, yeah.
My mum phones up saying the lights in the sky there. They've not moved. They've been up there for about half an hour.
All
I went
right.
down to have a look, and it was a drone in the tree. We couldn't get it out. It's still there. We'll try and get it out tomorrow and hand it into the office up where the housing estate is.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you can track them with the flyer ID and the operator ID if it's got them on it. Should have them on it, but a lot of people just buy them and don't bother with any of that. So I'll just put my box under, lift my laptop up a bit. Yeah. I can't believe it's 9 o'clock already. The day's flown by. Oh,
Yeah.
what's up? Hello, everyone in the chat. All you lovely people. Hey, GTR's in, Exploring with Tim. Claire Holmes is in. Hello, everyone.
Explorer 666 in as well. Nice of you to join us. Cool.
Yeah. Glad you're getting better, Claire.
Pardon?
Claire was really poorly. Paranormal Explorer 666. I'm sure that is who that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, getting better, yeah. I'm pleased you're getting better. Thomas is in. Thomas. Yeah, so Icy Diamond. Oh yeah, Icy Diamond had pneumonia recently. So it's not the C word, but it's still pretty bad, isn't it?
Yeah. That Icy Diamond was the first one in, I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one. I'll just square my camera up a bit. So I've got a cardboard box, and if I use a cup, like a mug mat, well, under there, covers it all up, look. Perfect.
Second ago, it was slanted. I was like, "I'll say, no, that's even worse." But now it's sweet. That.
Oh yeah, it's because I was shoving my hand under to pick up. Yeah. So, what's occurring, chat? What's occurring?
Oh, John Bingles just came in as well. Hello, John.
Bingle, bangle, bungle. Oh, hi, John. How you doing, mate? Sorry about the shirt, by the way. You don't usually wear sports shirts on this, but it's just what I was wearing after I just threw some on after my shower, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, smash the like button. I don't even know if I have. I'll have to do it on my phone. I'll do that now before I forget.
I'll do that as well.
I'll have to do it on my phone. Yeah. Do you like your own? I've never done that. I suppose I should really. I've never liked my own stuff. Yeah.
You should do. It's a free thumb, isn't it? Thumbs up.
I suppose so. Yeah, I never really thought about it. Cup of tea, Luke. Cup of tea. No sugars for me. Bit of milk, please, Luke. Good times. So it's Tuesday already. Feels a bit weird because I went out exploring yesterday, actually. I usually only go out on a Saturday, apart from sort of special days and stuff. So yeah, I keep thinking it's Sunday. It's a bit crazy, but it's not.
What's the weather been like near you? It's been snow down here now.
Was it? Yeah, it usually snows on the M62 when I drive over to Manchester. It's been all right here, to be honest. Clear, bit cold, but clear. Yeah. Yeah, it's been all right, to be honest. Could be much worse. I'm sure it'll be terrible in a couple of days when I've got that ready to fly. Sideways.
Always is, isn't it? Know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember a few years ago when I super chipped one of my cars, it was like rained real heavy for like 3 days. Yeah, it was well annoying. In the olden days, you know. Did anyone get any satisfaction out of pulling these off? You know, like cellophane off new stuff when you have to pull them stickers off. Oh yeah.
I'll leave mine on me.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people do. Yeah, they leave them on. Each to their own, I suppose. Yeah. It's annoying though because it's left a adhesive on it. Don't know if you can see that on that camera. At least like some adhesive on. Yeah.
That'll come off if you keep rubbing it.
Huh?
That'll come off if you keep rubbing it.
Yeah. Yeah, Genie might come up. It's Aladdin, isn't it? There's another one, look, for those that like this. I've torn it, look. Nightmare.
Oh, you'll have to send it back now. Get a new one.
Yeah, care refresh on the sticker. Yeah. I mean, literally, this is the world we live in. DJI design and build drones, so they know what they're doing. But then they have to put a sticker on it saying charge the battery up before you use it. I mean, really? Cheers, Ghostman Deke. I'll try that because it is annoying because it's all a muckle stick to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, alcohol wipe. I'll try that. I've got some downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah, they can't ship it, can they? The battery full.
No, I suppose not. No. Yeah, it come with this as well, which was quite cool. You know, like because you've got the Mini One and I've got the Mini One as well. It comes with like a holder, doesn't it, for all 3 batteries?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this comes with this, like this thing. I was like, got it out the packet and I thought, what's that? And then opened it up, and it's like a 4-way charger. Got like 2 ports there, 2 ports there.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's like a 4-way charger thing. It's really clever. So Alexa, turn the office lamp on.
Okay.
Now, how many batteries do you get with it?
3.
3 as well.
3. Yeah. I think the endurance is about the same as the Mini. It's about half an hour, but in reality, I usually sort of send it out for 15-ish minutes and then bring it back. You know what I mean? So I'm only ever flying for about 20 minutes on a battery. I never want to push it to the limit. You know what I mean? Well, that's me. You know. Oh, is Claire off to bed? I'm off. Just popped to hi, and I'm off to bed. Well, hope you have a nice night's sleep, Claire, and I'll see your video in the future. All right.
See you later, Claire.
That was my first. Yeah. Yeah. Exploring with Gav. I need to check him out. That's the Taffy was talking about him yesterday. Yeah, I think he's been exploring with Taffy, so I need to check him out, which I will do. You've been out and about today then, Will?
Hey?
Have you been out and about?
No, I've just been a B&Q, get a PIR sensor for a floodlight I'm going to put up tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah.
And while I was there, I got a set of boots, safety boots.
Yeah, that's what I work for exploring, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I bought them for. When I went past, I looked at them. For the price,
Yeah.
can't grumble, they've got steel toe caps.
Yeah.
And in the bottom, there's a steel plate, so like anti-nails and stuff like that.
Good for nails in old buildings and that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
They did do one without a boot, they're like a trainer style.
Yeah.
But wanted the support around your ankle, don't you, really?
Yeah.
£25.
That's a good price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent price. What I seen them and the steel plate for £25. Thought, why not?
Yeah, that's a bargain, that, mate. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, nice one. Look forward to exploring with you with them on.
Recommend going to B&Q for some.
Yeah, that is good. Yeah. I used to buy. Was it Airbauer? They used to sell Airbauer tools, and they're pretty good B&Q. Yeah, but I think they've gone to Site now with all their stuff Site, which is what they are. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Yeah, Ghost Mandique says he needs some good boots. B&Q, mate.
Airbauer. Is it that? Is that what you mean? That plate?
Airbauer, yeah. Yeah, B&Q I used to have an Airbauer drill, a 24-volt one. It was really good. Yeah, big batteries. It used to last ages. And I was thinking about it. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I was out exploring yesterday, and my gimbal, I've got a DJI Ronin gimbal, and it was struggling with a cold because it was -1 where I was, and the gimbal was struggling with it. And I remember I was on site, so I used to work for a generator company, and everybody's tools were failing because it was that cold. It was what, -3, -4, and it was. You remember when it snowed real bad in about 2010, 2011? It was real bad, real cold for weeks, and everyone's power tools were failing. And I had this like £100 Airbauer drill, and it just didn't seem to affect it. That just worked. And then after that, quite a few people started buying these Airbauer drills because I think they were £100, and you got 2 batteries, and you could just. For £100 drill, that's quite a decent drill, for knocking about and that, for all the mucky jobs and stuff. Quite a few of the lads had all Hiltis and stuff, but they bought these Airbauers just to keep them going, But,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they're all right. Yeah, but I don't know if they sell them anymore. Another fag and Bruce are only on stream. LK's off for a cigarette. Have a nice cigarette, mate.
Yeah. There's loads of Airbauer in the place where we went, B&Q near us.
Oh, do they still sell it? It's all right then, yeah. I don't go in them anymore because I don't do that sort of work anymore. So I don't tend to go to wholesalers or anything now. Whereas I used to be in them all the time. So yeah, all the deals and that, decent power tools and that. Yeah, don't know. Don't go near them now. Don't need
I
them.
thought it was just a own brand, that. It's not actually own brand, no. It's a German firm.
Yeah, German, yeah. Airbauer is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about Site. Not sure about Site. Yeah, but yeah, they're good. Good. So that's your triangle torch, isn't it? I think Martin Zero's got one of them.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
Right. So don't know if I've seen you since, but yeah, it was on my live, wasn't it? The old Christmas penguin. He made it onto Simon Subex's video. That was quite funny.
Yeah,
I was showing
cool.
Thomas was proper belly laughing that his little toy had got it on some like big exploration channel. So yeah, it was quite
Better
cool.
get chuffed, wasn't he? Yeah.
Say
He's
again?
dead chuffed. He's dead
Yeah, he
chuffed.
was. Yeah, he was really happy. Yeah, he was really pleased. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Dave Ebony's asking, is this a regular chat? I don't know.
Normally we have a few more people up and it's more livelier, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that sort of in between weird time between Christmas and New Year, isn't it? Where everybody's sort of half working, half going to the pub where they can, of course, where it's tier 2. I don't know what Manchester is. Is that tier 3?
Yeah, tier 3.
Was it? Yeah, I think it's tier 3. Yeah, I think. Not sure. Don't know. Yeah. So yeah, it is a regular chat. But yeah, usually people are going to the pub and in between work and stuff, aren't they? This time of year. So yeah.
On every Tuesday, 9 o'clock, basically, we chat, yeah. And we chat about drones, all sorts of different things, underground, exploring, equipment, you name it, we talk about it, yeah. Cars, music, anything really. It's just,
Sorry,
yeah. It's just to sit down and chill out, Tuesday sort of thing, innit? Relax and talk about whatever. Yeah. So I hope you enjoy it. Like I say, there's normally about 3 or 4 people up all at once, and it's quite lively to chat. If you check out my last one, I done like a party. It was a Christmas party one, and yeah, I had a guest in the studio, and it was quite an entertaining one. And for a good one, it was the Urban Legend birthday party one. We had fireworks going on, all sorts going on. It was quite good. But got loads of ideas coming on this live chat, how to get it more entertaining for you and keep you going. If you watch football, team do you support? I'd say I'd support United and England, and if City playing, I'd support City as well because I'm from Manchester, but I don't really follow football. But that's the teams I follow because I support my home team. But if it's like a derby match, I would go for United over City.
Fair enough.
I hope that answers the question. What about you, ALW?
Don't really do football, mate, if I'm honest. Not my scene. I used to play it, but I'm not really. I wouldn't go watch it now. Just not really interested. Sorry. Hey guys, it's Jake, AAKA Jake Exploration, Trucker Jake from UK. All right, have you got a different account or wants to change his account? Maybe
he started doing some truck VR truck videos, aren't he?
Oh, nice. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
The notifications, guys. I don't get the notification. I didn't get the notifications tonight. That's why I'm lying on Ghostman Deek. YouTube just do what they want. They send out some notifications when they want, and if they can't be bothered, they just don't. I think is the logic behind what they're doing now. Whereas they used to just bang all the notifications out, email everyone, but now they just don't seem to bother. They just whatever. Urban Lodge Yorkshire. I think he's on his holiday for a minute. Dave Ebony made a few videos on Manchester this year. Very nice. Nice.
Hey, if you throw your link up and we'll get you some people to watch it, and I'll try and get the video up.
He won't be able to be in the mod, I don't think. Somebody else will. One of the mods can.
Yeah, one of the mods could, yeah. Find his channel for us. Much appreciate it.
You mentioned the weather before, and it was really clear here, and it's a full moon tonight. So, I don't know if this will pick it up, but I was photographing the moon.
That's nice and clear, that.
Yeah, come up nice and clear, yeah. So you can,
it's a clear moon down here.
Yeah, it's starting raining, but yeah, I've got some pretty good shots of it. So I haven't put them on the computer yet, but I might print one off on get on printing on vinyl or something. Just a little picture for in here. So I like stuff like that.
Yeah, Barry says give him 2 minutes, he'll find him for us.
Cool, man. Thanks, Donna. Hope you're all right, mate, and I really mean that. How long have you two been doing videos? Thomas is asking a question there. How long have you two been doing videos? As in, like me and Urban Legend.
I've been doing it just over a year now.
I've been doing photography for about 20 years, and I've been making videos for quite a few years, but I've only done YouTube for about a year. I've always made videos for work and stuff. I've never made them for like airbexing, like urban exploration. I've been doing for about a year, maybe even less than that. I don't know. About a year, I think. So yeah. But yeah, I already had the kit and that for work, for surveying and stuff. So yeah, I just started doing this because I wanted to. I needed a hobby because I didn't have one. I just worked and then went to the pub. So whereas now I do this as well.
Yeah. There's his channel. If anyone's looking for it, that's what it looks like.
Ebony. All right, okay.
Looks quite interesting.
Yeah, it does. I'll check that out.
Yeah, a few of his videos.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a missed call. Sorry. Oh, it's you. Got a missed call from you. Yeah. See what I mean? Don't get the notifications. So what's that all about? Yeah.
There's a few more of his videos there.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that in now because I'll forget otherwise. Dave, I believe. That's coming with some.
Yeah, I'll definitely check his channel out. Looks interesting.
Yeah, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now because Manchester's an interesting place. Has someone put the link up? Yeah. I'll get the link off here because you put Dave Ebony in and it comes up with like loads of like channels that are not that one.
There's a link in the thing. Pops up.
Yeah, Dave Ebony, there we go. Oh, well, I don't want to report him. I want to look at his channel. Not that. Right, done. Yeah, I'm going to check that out. See, things like that sort of architecture on his banner at the top. I love buildings like that because there's so much detail to them. So much architecture and things. I really, really like that. Not like the stuff they were like slamming up in the 60s onwards. It's just like concrete. Even like the new stuff now that I'm involved with building, it's just concrete and just glass and it's boring. I hate it. Whereas stuff like that's proper architecture. Because I'm doing work experience with my granddad, so doing vlogging on trucks while exploration. Still on cut. Well, yeah, that's really cool, Jake, because Urban Lad Yorkshire, what he does his driving and stuff, but he always ends up parked up in truck stops and that, and he'll have a look on Subreddit, whatever, and if there's something nearby, he goes and explores that on his taco when you have to do your rest and all that jazz. He goes and does stuff then. So, cheers, Carl.
I can send it to you on WhatsApp.
Yeah, nice one. I'll check that out. Would you? What's that? Oh God! I wish I'd not opened this now. Got messages off loads of people. I'll have a look at that in a bit, Carl. Cheers, pal.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Nice of you to join us anyway. I think he's a new person. I've not seen his name in before, David.
No, cheers, Dave Ebony. Yeah. So, Katie, hello.
Hello, Katie. Welcome in. Cool. Oh,
so
something like that.
Yeah, they are solid. Yeah, they're just class rubbish. I'm going, guys. Knocking off 12. Muddy 12.
See you in a bit.
Oh, God bless Legend. Yeah. Here's GTR. See you later, mate. Exploring Dave's in. Oi, Dave.
Dave's in.
Down to
There's one, yeah.
hello, Katie. We've already said hello to
Hello,
Katie.
Dave.
Dave's
Good
in.
mate.
Look at that picture. That picture is at his old compound in West Germany. Richie Wellocks in. And yeah, Icy Diamond. Icy Diamond's in. Yeah. So
Quite a few.
Well, look up, Jake.
Yeah, I've been thinking of getting the new DJI Pocket 2, no camera. But
Right.
I thought there's no point at the moment. I'll carry on with the one I've got until this one knackers up or something. And then obviously I'll upgrade it then.
I don't know if the difference between the Pocket 1 and the Pocket 2, I don't know if there's a massively enough upgrade between the specs. Is there?
There's quite a bit different between them, yeah.
Is there?
And is it worth ditching you on what you just bought to get the new one? I don't think so.
I wouldn't.
You know what I mean? I don't think it would be beneficial to do that.
No.
Not to me at the moment. Because I'm getting what I want off the footage and the quality of it anyway. And people are saying it's good enough. But yeah, I will upgrade it if anything happens to this one or anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a good idea. But it's not worth buying just to upgrade.
Oh, I wouldn't. Even if I had like the spare money, I wouldn't bother. Hey, I bet. What I would say to you though is you've got the Mini 1. I would consider, if you can afford it, get the Mini 2 and sell your Mini 1. I'd possibly do that, but I wouldn't get rid of your Pocket 1 and get the Pocket 2. Only because the Mini 2's got just better range because it's OcuSync, whereas the Mini 1's Wi-Fi. That's the only difference. If you can get if you can get a couple of £100 for your Mini 1, then I'd maybe do that. Because I'm toying with the idea of that now. So obviously I've got that. But
that one's OcuSync as well. You've got there, isn't it?
OcuSync too, yeah. Yeah. So I was reading the specs on this, and it's just crazy. Service ceiling, so maximum flying height is 6 kilometers, and that's like upwards. That's just bonkers. That's mad. It's 19,000 feet. It's just you ain't gonna video out up there, are you?
No, definitely not. And I don't think it would even ever get up there that high. I think the battery would give up before it.
You'd need a lot of energy. You'd need a lot of energy. You need these batteries wouldn't do it. They do a Mavic 2 Enterprise, Mavic 2 Pro Enterprise, and the batteries they've got self-heating batteries. Because the problem I mentioned earlier is the cold. Once you start going below zero, liquid ion and liquid lithium polymer in these actually starts to degrade and it loses its electrical energy. It's all the little positive and negative charges within them start sort of slowing down and freezing up.
Yeah.
A bit like jelly when it sets. That's what goes on in them. Sort of the electrolyte in them just loses its potential difference, and then it's the same as your battery going flat. So you don't want to be up there when it does that.
Because I've noticed I've took mine up to 400 feet.
Wow.
Yeah, that's where you're allowed to the limit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you think it come down a lot faster than it actually does. So it takes quite a while for it to come down.
It does, yeah. That's why drone batteries don't really like the cold. Yeah, Airbex is saying that. Yes, so at 19,000 feet, no chance. It'd be like -20, so it just won't work.
Easy.
So yeah, you'd need the Mavic 2 Enterprise to do that, even if you had enough charge to get up there, because they have the self-heating batteries. So DJI wouldn't make self-heating batteries if they didn't think they needed them. Got the Goo Cam Go 2 4K. Finally can do POV videos. What's POV?
I'm not too sure what POV means.
Point of view.
Yeah, probably point of view.
Maybe just should I do sneaky nighttime explores? Do it, mate. Do it, Jake. Yeah, do it.
Yeah. But if you got, it won't go on your own though. If you do not, know what I mean.
No, definitely not.
Definitely take
No.
someone with you or go with someone.
Was it RAF Upward recently, a few weeks ago, and somebody had nicked all the drain covers, all the metal drain covers. So you could be walking in between the grass, because all the grass has grown about that high, and you can't see the sort of hole. And some of them are 20 metres down to like the bottom sewer. So if you're in the dark, wandering about with a camera, you might not fall all the way down it, but if you fall into it and then out of it, you'll snap your knee, something like that, and then you're proper in the bother. Or if you fall down, you're in actual poo.
Definitely.
Yes. Hi, Mark. Bex. T-Boy is not functioning. Is that LK, the T-Boy, or was it Luke that went for T? What's that? Props don't like the cold either. That's ice fall. It will. Yeah, if you get ice fall, even on full-size aircraft, you only need a millimetre of ice over the wing surface, and it'll totally change its lift characteristics. That's why sometimes when you're in, say, if you're in Japan in winter, you'll get aboard all that crap, all the stewardesses and the life jackets and all that chat. Then you'll actually leave your pan and they'll take you to a de-icing place and they'll spend 20 minutes de-icing you, de-icing the aircraft, not you, the aircraft. And then you'll go then you'll take off. And they aren't doing that for fun. They're doing it because if there's any ice on the wings, the aircraft might not even take off. Yeah, and it does happen.
There's tea and cakes for everyone.
Oh, thank you. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah, they don't balance so good. If you balance it up with a phone and then set the phone off, then turn it on. They don't like that. No.
Like you say, a little bit of ice in your blades or anything, it can take it off a balance as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Chances are it will crash. Yeah, it's not gonna like it.
No.
So it's something, especially this time of year, for people out there in the chat that have got drones. Go careful, especially when it's sort of 10 degrees or less. Once you're a couple of 100 foot in the air, it can be 3-4 degrees colder, and it will affect your drone.
Then he thought it was the battery with his gimbal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to take mine out today and get some snow footage, but never got round to it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I want to get this up on get that up of New Year's Eve to just film the fireworks. So I did it at bonfire night and got some really good footage, to be honest. But you've got to go quite high. You've got to go higher than max altitude of the fireworks, or you'll get shut down.
I done it mine at the same height as the fireworks, and it nearly got took out by one of them. But it did catch it. One did catch quite a few close ones. Not what I mean.
Yeah.
I've not released that video. I might not even do it, but I might do. I did release a firework one on my DJI Pocket, like a slow motion one.
Yeah, I've watched that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah. Sorry, my phone's buzzing away.
But
Wise Woman 1. Hello, Wise Woman 1.
No, it didn't get ripped off. He needed to put his phone in it first for it to operate. It wouldn't balance because there's nothing for it to balance against.
Brothers. Gave them. Okay. Fair dues. London fireworks cancelled this year. No way. Well,
Yeah, that's no good, is it? Have they got Big Ben working yet? Or is it going to be like a tape recording of it again?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because that's what they did last year, wasn't it? A tape recording, recording of it.
Did they?
Yeah, because it's getting fixed, I believe.
It was all a couple of years ago when I was down in London. It was all scaffolded and covered in the white stuff. You know, the sheeting they put on. But apparently, it was that Westminster Tower was absolutely cream crackered because it just bodged it and patched it up for years and years. And the internal structure's wood, it's like hardwood, and it was just rotten. So it would have fell over eventually. So it needed doing.
Didn't know the structure was wooden inside.
Mm,
Suppose
Yeah.
it was that old, it would be, wouldn't it?
yeah. They didn't have encapsulated concrete then. Yeah, you're right, AC Diamond. People had travelled to London to watch the fireworks, so I suppose it's a good idea to, yeah. Just watch last year's Icy Diamond. Just watch last year's because it'll be it'll be better than this year's, wouldn't it? But fireworks, aren't they really? You go whoosh, then they go bang, then they're all sparkly. So it's not like, I don't know. Sport,
France will be having them, won't they, or somewhere?
don't know. Do some in your garden and live stream it.
Yeah, get some indoor ones.
Yeah, but like, fighters where he's got his smoke machine. And if too many people done it, then you can't even see him. It's just smoke.
Doom, doom, doom.
So why not? Tell you where you do want to check out if you do want fireworks is Epic Fireworks. They're down in Peterborough way, and they're good. I've had stuff off them before. They sell like the proper. You can get the proper commercial ones, and they have a little fuse, but they have like the electronic input as well. For like display use only, and you can get them proper cheap. ALW, no, roughly where I live. Do you remember the larger tower in town? Probably saw it from across the water. Yeah, I did. It was nothing but a rickety wooden staircase polished to the walls. No way. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow, man.
Hello,
Rapid
Rapid
Man.
Man.
Hello.
Right, evening.
Oh, yes, this is fireworks. Well, I don't like fireworks particularly, but it's something to look at in it. Do you know what I mean? But I think I'm on call on New Year's Eve anyway, so yeah. Had to have skin
I
wraps.
don't like the noisy fireworks, the ones that go
No,
bang.
dog don't like fireworks. No, I don't think any dog likes fireworks. Like, it's big bangs and that, and they won't understand. It's like, what's all that about?
The other one, he was relaxed with them. He just stood there, watched them. It's so relaxed. My other dog, unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah, Ghostman Darts sort of hit the nail on the head there. It's good for kids to look at, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's why I filmed them with my drone. So I'm not asked and I'm not bothered. But my little boy, I filmed them for him. I always feel sorry for old people, animals, and ex-military with PTSD. Yeah, it is mad that PTSD. I've had that, and like, yeah, you think you're all right, and then you'd be, I don't know, you'd be at home. I remember once my mum like shut her door and it went with a bang, and I like dived on the floor. I thought, might have a problem here.
That
So,
Welsh lad.
that was years ago now. No, yeah, don't worry about me now. That was 20 years ago. That was Kosovo. Right, Welsh lad.
Yeah.
Yeah, rapid man. Yeah, yeah, it's not the best, is it? But you know, not sure.
How long? I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
you might find out soon, Donna. Very soon indeed. What we're talking? Is it 29th today? 48 hours, and you'll know.
Yeah.
Yeah, doggo. What's happening, lads?
Just a nice chill chat.
Yeah,
A nice chill chat tonight, isn't it?
yeah,
Relax.
yeah, yeah. Just chilling. Oot.
Nice way to start the year.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Quite not got much to tell you, really. Not interesting anyway. I've just been doing work stuff. Boring. Yeah. Cheers, Icy Diamond. Yeah. Cheers, Joel.
Are you working over New Year's Eve or out?
I'm on call, but I don't have to go out as such. Just yeah, I don't drink when I'm on call, just out of habit. Don't drink, just leave it, you know.
No, you can't, can you, if you're on call?
No. It's a link going in, just checking them, but it's Barry. I always look at links when people put them in, but Barry's put them up, so they'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did tell them it's fine. I'm not going to say anything. Lol.
I need to catch up to quite a few videos, actually. I've not been watching them.
Yeah.
A few videos I need to catch up on other people's.
Yeah, I watched Brady's the other day. What else did I watch today? I watched an Adventure Me one. He's just got a Mini 2. He's a kid over Leeds way. What else have I been watching? Oh, Welsh lad's in quarantine for 10 days. That's not good. I'll stop playing with that because I'll get really bad audio.
Is that because you're going out of the area or you got to quarantine yourself, or is that because you just came in the area?
No idea. No idea. It's all rubbish. Exploring nuclear bunkers, old RAF stations, ALW, you've got best shot on. Well, FC, my dog doesn't like fireworks. Okay. Cheers, Alan. Cool. Cheers, Alan. Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you very much. Yeah, this is the RAF one as well. It's got the Spitfire and Hurricane on it. It's like a special one. I'm not wearing it for any particular reason. It was just at the top of the t-shirt pile. I've got about 10 of these. There was an embarrassing a couple of years ago because I had a Dixon one on. There was a kid called Kirk Dixon used to play for LFC, and I was wearing the shirt just on the school run, and he's like one of the dads, so it was a bit weird.
Alan, have you got an Instagram channel or anything that you want to shout out, and so we can show people what you do? If you do, just mention it in the chat.
Yeah, put it up.
Yeah.
Alan Waslin. Yeah.
AK Stores is in as well, I believe. Yeah.
Oh,
Hello.
Yeah. Have you got any recommendation for a beginner's drone?
Funny enough, I'm just selling one for £200, my Mini. We've just been talking about that. Yeah, I reckon a DJI Mini is a good one. What do you reckon for a beginner?
I don't know. I'd say not a Mini. I'd say the cheapest. The cheapest. Hmm?
Because it's got no sensors, crash
Because
sensors.
it's got no sensors. Yeah. The cheapest DJI drone that they make that isn't the Mini is what I'd say. But I don't know how much that is. Possibly. And I'd avoid eBay second-hand ones because you don't know if they've bought them, crashed them, and then they're selling them. So I'd, not buy one of them.
Pardon me.
Spark or Anaphi. I've heard of the Spark. Yeah, I get one of them.
Oh,
Yeah, they do.
£100.
There is a DJ. I couldn't remember the name of it. It's a DJI Tello, which is like it's almost a toy one, but it's still a camera drone. DJI make them, and you can sort of learn the basic characteristics of drone flying on one of those. And if you crash it, you've only lost £100. Whereas if you crash one of them, it's more than £100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that if you're learning, you'd be in the field really. That's what I've done first. I
Yeah.
took it in the field and learned, and then judged. From then, after I could fly it without being right near it, if you know what I mean. I've been down a building while I've been on the other side of a building, and I couldn't see it at all, and it came back up and flew it back up. It's going to be on that Sam and Jester video we were talking about before. So yeah, but once you learn to fly, you know what to look out for when you're flying around. You know what I mean? When you're flying on the screen, you're going down. I'll make sure nothing's there.
Beginners' mistake people do is they fly too close to things, thinking they need to be close to it to film it, whereas you actually need to be 30-40 meters further back and up to film it. My Mavic Mini, I was filming near some cooling towers and it just lost signal. No signal, and just they drift backwards when they lose signal to the minis, really, really slowly. And I was trying to reconnect to it, and I could see it drifting back towards the cooling tower, and it just drifted into it, and that was the end of that.
Ouch.
But hats off to DJI. They built that well. It hit both back props and smashed both back props, and it was still trying to fly itself as it come like tumbling down. But it was written off. But I took out the DJI Care refresh when I got it, and you can smash it to pieces and send it back to them, and hopefully they'll either repair it or say what?
Super glue it back together.
Yeah, take a bit more than that. I actually, the fuselage was cracked in half. It was proper smashed. But like the wife said when I got home, she was like, "Well, at least you've crashed it properly, crashed it in style, rather than just like put a nick in it." You know what I mean? You got to proper write it off.
On that BT tower, the one I done, it's in Eaton Park, Manchester. BT tower.
Yeah.
I was flying mine round there, and I lost signal halfway round. So I decided, like you say, to return to home. But I didn't reset the return to home height higher in the tower. And like you say, it started drifting towards it. You watch the video itself, you see me at the bottom right-hand corner run out, get reception and cancel it from crashing into us, into the tower itself. So I managed to pull that one off. It didn't look too bad in the film at the end.
No, that's it. Dave Evan is going. Yeah, so cheers, Dave Ebony.
Cheers, Dave. I'll check your channel out
in a bit.
Live stream.
Yeah, I put some Instagram pictures up. It was proper broken, smashed the gimbal. Apparently, the most expensive part of these drones is the gimbal sort of parts. That's got all the, bits and bobs in it. But you're buying a Mini 2 next time.
What is that DJI Travel like? Is it the same like controls as the minis and stuff like that? if you let go of him, it just hovers and stuff like that.
The Tello,
Yeah, it's actually the
not
same
too
as
slow, it's a total beat. It's like a kid's drone. It's like they market it for kids. I've seen it before on the website, and I've looked at it and thought, you know what? So I'm sure it's got a camera on it, and it's still like HD transmission and stuff. And you think, well, why am I buying a Phantom if I can just get one of them? But they're for flying around your garden and taking some random snapshots. But to learn with, to the original question that someone put up, yeah, probably buy one of them. Learn that, get good at that, and then buy something else. But I wouldn't recommend buying a Mini as a beginner's drone. People sort of market them as a beginner's drone. They're an entry level drone. That doesn't mean they're a beginner's drone. I mean, I bought a Mini 1, but I'd been flying remote controlled helicopters for years in the sort of 90s and 2000s. So I was already, I wasn't an expert, but do bits and bobs with aircraft, you know what I mean? So a drone was super easy to me after flying helicopters, because helicopters there, you've got 8 axes of things to think about because any sort of wind change, or if you want to go up, you need to increase power. But when you increase power, the tail starts to turn, so you have to turn the tail back round. Then it starts going up because you put more power on. Then you have to turn the power down. It's doing stuff all the time. Whereas these drones, even the Mini 1, you can send a drone up and it'll just hover. Even if it's windy or slightly breezy, it'll just hover. But with helicopters, the range was better because it was all RF. Whereas you can't have RF drones; they won't allow it because of all these new rules and stuff with CE markings and FCC stuff like that. You can't use the old analog chipsets that I used in helicopters, so it's Wi-Fi. So the signal's rubbish, especially if you're near houses. So the Mini 1 is not so bad. I'm not really selling your drone, am I, Will? Sorry, mate. But as a beginner, don't buy a
not
Mini
selling
1.
it, to tell you the truth.
I'd probably say
Yeah,
don't buy Mini 2. Buy something else. Either buy something that's very cheap, so if you lose it or crash it, you're not going to be heartbroken, or buy something that's got 360 sensors on it and that's powerful in wind. So one of those two things. Plus, you've got to bear in mind, 31st of December this year, if you're not already A2 registered, as in you've done a written exam, or not written, it's online, I think. You need sort of A2 certificate of competency level to have anything over 250 grams, I believe it is. And even the Mini 1 needs to be registered from the 31st of December. So there's new rules coming in. And it's nothing to do with Brexit. It's just we're harmonising, not me. I'm saying me because I'm a commercial drone pilot, so I've done all this jazz. You need any drone needs to be registered from 31st of December, and anything that's classed A2, which is over 250 grams, you need to do your certificate of competency to fly it legally. So, yeah, that's all coming in as well. So the Tello, the DJI Tello, you don't need anything because that's classed as a toy, whereas the DJI Mavic Mini is classed as an A2. No, it's an A1 drone. That's under 249 grams, but you still need to register it. Anything over 250 grams, you need lots of things.
Yeah, they keep changing the rules, don't they, every so often?
Yeah, they've been running for a while, but they keep kicking the can down the road because of this COVID thing, because training centres can't open.
£9 a year. That's the license itself, isn't it? That's all you've got to do, or is that to registering fee?
Currently, to register with the CAA Drone Safe, but from 31st December you need to do a course, which you can't just do, because you used to be able to just log into Drone Safe register. You could do an online exam, which I think was maybe £9. I don't know, I can't remember. and then you got an operator ID, and then you could register as a company and get a flyer ID, and then operate as a company and get an operator ID. Put them on your drone and do what you want. Whereas now, it's you need to do all of the jazz as well. So, yeah, I didn't make the rules. I won't have any rules. I'll just be allowed to do what I want. But you have to do all this stuff from 31st of December. Yeah.
Thomas Amofskis.
Off-skis. Sorry if it got a bit deep now. I do all this like she's at work, so.
The metal detecting channel's on. Hello, welcome in.
Channel.
Cool.
Is that? Oh, hello. How you doing?
Yeah, I've been on a few times.
Yeah, cool. Nice. Cheers for tuning in. So KK Explorer's saying, so are there penalties for not following the rules coming in? I don't know. I don't know if it'll be a civil offence or a criminal offence, but with it being the CAA that's going to enforce it, which is the Civil Aviation Authority, they do have a lot of power. So, law-wise, I'm not sure. And I don't know what the police are going to be able to do about it, because it's only them that's going to come to you. The CAA don't have people who will come and tell you off. It'll be the police. Not sure. But there are already sort of penalties and stuff for flying drones where you shouldn't.
Yeah, I believe it depends on how serious the incident is as well. How much you endanger someone. Or,
Yeah. A lot of it's coming in.
hey?
So, sorry, mate. I can't hear when you're speaking because of this StreamYard. I don't mean to be rude and butt in and stuff. I feel really bad for that. But
Yeah, it depends. What I've heard is if you do get reported, they look at where you was flying, whether you'd endangered anyone, what rules you broken, and if it's just saying, oh, he's probably flew out of sight, but it was a big field, big enough to do it.
yeah,
and then he's came back, they might just say, oh, right, we'll just leave that, not even bother with it, know what I mean? But if it's went over someone's house or someone, like a group of people, out of sight, then they'd step in because it's got a bit more serious.
Yeah.
That's what I heard anyway.
Yeah, Icy Diamond said a good point now. It's like paddleboarding. You may not have a waterways license for them, and fishing, you may not have like a freshwater fishing license, but the police never enforce it unless you're doing something else. Like, say you stood at the canal side fishing and you're smoking a joint and they smell that, then they're going to come over. Then they're going to go, well, have you got a fishing license? You know, stuff like that. But with drones, the difference with drones is it's the camera. It isn't the flying a drone over people's houses. It's the fact you've got a camera on it. Then that brings in all different laws of like privacy and stuff. That's why this has come from Europe, because there's been like incidents of people who like kids are flying over nurseries and photographing the kids and stuff, you know, like weirdos. And that's why this is all coming. Reading between the lines and reading stuff on the CAA website, they're saying about flying near people. They're not worried about you flying your drone into people. They're worried about you taking photographs of people, or people who would take photographs of other people in public places and stuff. That's where it's like a dodgy area, and that's why they're clamping down on it. But it makes it bad for us. So, like, for example, people in the chat who buy Zoom or whatever, and they're flying over an abandoned factory, but it's near some houses. It gets all complicated and it's annoying. But yeah, for people like us, it is getting more strict and it's a bit rubbish, really. But yeah, Mike Curry.
Also, with the fishing rods, though, they're not really got a trapper built into them, have they? Like the drones.
Exactly.
So finding a fishing rod with someone fishing with a fishing rod where they're supposed to, and then using it like some sort of flying device that tracks where it's gone, obviously they can track you a lot easier. So
yeah.
they can find you a lot, could get you to in court or whatever a lot more easier and without road license. Where they've got to, like you say, you've got to walk down the path and catch you doing it at least. Where with a drone, it logs every single flight with the DJI ones anyway. I've noticed.
Yeah, it does. It does. And DJI know where you've been. If you sync your device that you've flown with, that's got the app on it, that will background update to DJI, and then they know where you've been. Which they don't care normally because it's the Chinese and they don't care about anything. But if you send your drone back to them on DJI Care Refresh and you've been flying where you shouldn't, they won't honour your refresh. So say you've been flying in a built-up area and you crash it into a house, they won't honour it. So be aware of that. If you crash your drone and send it back, don't update where you've been. Just even if you're going to send it back, say if you crash your drone, and you think, right, I'm going to send it back, delete the app off your phone, then it can't update and it won't send where they've been or where you've been with your drone and crashed it. So when it's Wi-Fi, then it updates the data to them. And if they get that data, they won't help you. Oh, okay. Metal detecting, not this person, but somebody else pretending to find stuff. That's nothing new, is it? Oh, I found this Roman hat. Really? Did you? That's what Cal's on about. Number one fan. Hello. Who are you a fan of? Number one fan, or is it just a cool name that you picked? Because it's quite cool.
There is a number one fan on IKS, isn't there?
Yeah, Matthew Ferris. Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah.
Yeah, is his name number one fan?
Yeah.
In the message.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a nickname that you got. Yeah. Yeah. They mentioned it. I used to watch a lot of IKS videos, not so much nowadays, but yeah, I used to watch a lot of them, and he got that nickname from Ian being drunk, and yeah, it's a long story. It's not very interesting, so I won't go into it. But yeah, he got a nickname of number one fan. But yeah, Matthew Ferris is just called Matthew Ferris on here and all that. He's on. He's called. Yeah, he does. He hates bananas. Bexy says, yeah, that's true. Yeah, the RKS one. Yeah, it's called Fezzer130 on Instagram, and his Instagram's really good actually because he goes like on holiday to Poland and stuff and looks at castles and things like that. He goes to more interesting places than the actual big channel. So Ducks Go Quack says meow. I thought Ducks Go Quack, not Ducks Go Meow.
Overtaking him on subscribers. Carl says I'm up to 660 odd.
Oh yeah.
How many you've got there? Yeah,
6-1 it says here. Yeah, you're doing really well, mate. Well done. Congratulations. Yes. Barry Little. What do you mean? What's Barry on about? Oh, Barry's doing his.
Yeah. 654 he's got KK Explorers.
All right. Okay. Cool.
And how long have you been going, KK? I've been doing it just over a year now.
Chat. In the chat. Number one fan. Easy to say the number one fan. I don't understand. Weird people. Do want Cats Unlimited. Oh, bye. See ya. What's over cats? Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I'm only just catching up. If someone hides or blocks something, you can't see it on here. You can only see what, like, Barry and all you nice guys are saying. I can only see that. I can't see what stupid people are saying. I can only see that on here because I've got YouTube up on this and I can see it on here. But I'm looking at that thinking, what's everyone on about? So that's why a lot of the time you'll see me, I'll be on this and watching that. Never deep shot looks same with Aaron. Yeah, I totally agree. Bexy, I don't dislike him. I ain't got a problem with him or out, Bexy, but it's. I mean, how many videos do you need at Dover? I mean, really? I don't like I say. I don't have a problem with them. Hopefully, they'll go to France or something and do some more battery Todd or something because that stuff over there is really cool. Hopefully, they will.
Sorry about that. I had a couple of messages on my phone.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
I have to sort out.
ALW, what rendering software do you use for drone footage? I just smash it straight into Final Cut. Drag the MP, whatever it is, MP4, I think it is, straight into Final Cut. What was on the Mini, this shoots in RAW, so that might be different. But yeah, drag and drop it straight into Final Cut. Before, when I was on PC, I used to have Filmora 9, and that rendered it great. Straight to Filmora 9. I don't bother with any of the DJI share apps out of that. Straight off the SD card, straight into the laptop. Render it with proper software, not the Chinese stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the
Premiere Pro. Yeah, you got Premiere Pro. Yeah. Just drag it straight into a proper app. Don't use any of the proper program. Render it with that. Well, that's what I do, Airbaxy. So,
thank you to all the new subscribers. Yeah, KK Explores. The channel has been on 18 months proper, but the channel itself is 10 years old. It's like mine, the Urban Legend channel. That is 2 years old, but my Urban Legend itself as a channel has only been going a year. So I've been watching YouTube on the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
I didn't know I've had a YouTube channel.
As a content creator, you've been going a year. I mean, yeah, this channel I've got's 2012. But yeah, I only started creating ALW exploration content in this year, I think. Yeah, Seagull is a very good drone pilot, to be honest.
He's excellent. Yeah.
He's good. I think he was like me. He used to fly helicopters and stuff. I've not asked him. He hasn't told me. Just judging by the way he flies and that, you can see where he sort of goes up. He sort of every now and again when he goes up, he like teeters to the left a bit, which is a helicopter thing. All to do with the power and stuff. Bexy, your channel's really good though. That's yeah. Right, I need a wee minute.
It's been hard this year for all channels, know what I mean? What's going on?
Has it been an advantage? Everyone being sat at home because he can watch YouTube? I don't know. It's not easy to go out.
No, it depends what you do on YouTube as well. If you got a gaming channel, it'd be a lot easier, wouldn't it? Because you sat at home just doing your gaming channel.
Yeah, I think Ethan Gamers gained about 500,000 viewers this year. Subscribers, right? Right, I'm going to mute myself. I'm off to toilet. Back in a minute. Bye.
No worries. And like other channels like ourselves, where you need to go out and actually do a video, what you can't do indoors, it's been hard. Yeah, I know we've been out, but I don't think we'd have been out as much as we would have been out normally. I think we would have been out a lot more this year if we was allowed to travel as much as we wanted to. But yeah, like I say, I've got a hell of a lot of videos to do anyway. So yeah, it's been good. Not complaining, but it's been hard for everyone. And to get the amount of views, subscribers we've had it up to now, been excellent. Know what I mean? I couldn't do it without you. And yeah, it's not all about subscribers, this and that, but it shows your appreciation when you do get your subscribers up. And then, you know what I mean? You feel like people are watching what you're doing and really enjoy what you're doing and gives you the motivation to carry on doing it. So, yeah. That's it. My little chat. Let's see what's going on here. Have I missed something there with Carl? Hello, Exploring with Bradley. You all right, Brady? You all right? Cool. B. Yeah, B's a new person, I believe. I don't think I've seen you in here before, B. Nice of you to join us. Cool. Ducks go quack. I'm good with the drone. Grand Theft Auto. Same controls. Oh, is it? I've not played GTA for donkeys. I played it when it first came out, and that's about it. So I can't even remember the controls of it now. What to play, how to play it. Yeah, new comments. We got a new person in called B, and also Raider. Raider's in as well. Don't forget you turned off your mic.
Yeah, I've put my headphones on so I look like Alex.
Yeah.
Kids in bed and the speakers wake him up.
Yeah, no worries. Got to end it in like 15 minutes anyway. I call it 2 hours it's been then. Believe it or not.
Fast. Have I been around about 2 hours?
Doesn't seem it, does it? Simon in. Hello, Simon. Welcome in.
There's B as well. I'm using DaVinci Resolve for rendering my videos. Very choppy. Now, what memory card are you using? Because I've had that before with memory cards. It's the way it sort of records it. And you get like jump, 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 jump. Hi, B.
Cool. She's been here a few times, so I'm keeping my eye open for you next time.
Yeah.
No worries. Glad you joining us again.
Yeah.
I am going to be doing a New Year's Eve live stream.
Nice.
It's got to be at 11:30 till 12:30 UK time, just to count the basically. So it should be just a laugh. I'll try and get some indoor fireworks going and some entertainment or something. So have a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
And like I said, we was going to watch the fireworks on air, but someone said London's been cancelled. But Urbex is here, aren't they? So, are they having fireworks in Glasgow still, or Edinburgh? Do you know? If so, we could watch the Edinburgh fireworks on New Year's Eve.
That's a good point.
Yeah. And if not, anyone in Wales?
The chat just jumped loads. Yeah, I don't know if Cardiff will be doing fireworks. I don't know what. I don't watch TV, so I don't know what tier anybody's in. B could be another channel we know, lol. Really? Don't know, Carl.
That's Steve.
Oh, it's Steve, mate. Watch storage SS. What are you using? SSD storage, well slide. Probably will get cancelled. Yeah, they'll all copy each other, won't they? Urbexy. Yeah, don't read from memory card. Copy the file to your computer used before it. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, I'll, like pull it across.
Yeah, he's not heard out up there either.
Hmm.
Scotland.
Yeah, with what Dux is saying there, memory cards will stay at like a really high transfer rate, but they don't transfer it very well. They'll shove it across, but it'll be, it's a bit like someone chucking you a bag of shopping. Yeah, you'll get it fast, but the quality will be terrible. You're better off reading. You're better off copying it to computer, then rendering it, then editing it, which is what Duck's saying there. So I hope that helps people.
Right,
So
with my memory cards with stuff, what I've filmed off my cameras and stuff, always send it a copy to the computer first. Or to the computer's memory, then edit it that way. It's better.
Sorry, I wasn't concentrating. I was trying to read something Dux was saying. Can you say that? Really sorry, I missed what you were saying.
It's basically, something else. Basically, you're saying if you film something on your camera or anything on an SD card, stick it in your computer and to get a copy off that onto your computer, then use the copy off your computer to edit. Is that what you say?
Yeah, transfer it. Don't try and just rip it straight off. What some people do is they'll plug their SD card in and just edit it straight off the SD card. You need to copy it, like import it properly, and then it'll render that. If you try and edit something that's not rendered, it will be all glitchy. It'll be all over the place. It'll be crazy. Yeah, the cache files are massive. When you start editing 4K, the caches end up being as big as the actual file. I don't know what Duck's on about here. At 10:45, he said, "Any axes ALW, or can you make a clicking noise to confirm?" Lol. What's that mean?
Oh, what you say?
You were saying you look. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I'd turn off when I was Alex. Yeah, I was just taking the mic. He wears headphones, doesn't he? Bless him. Yeah, you were saying you look like Alex. Yeah, well, yeah, headphones. Same demeanour and everything, isn't it, really? He probably knows more about exploring and photography, though. And computers. And boobs, it turned out. As soon as I mentioned boobies, he was like, rabbit in the headlights. What chat was that on? Taffy's last night, wasn't it? Big party for New Year's, this year's. Yeah, it's right here on the Urban Legend UK. This is the party. We don't need London. Sadiq Khan can put his fireworks away. We're coming here.
Yeah, I'm still prepared, just in case.
Yeah. Worst lad, don't do that. What? I'm trying to render it from 1080p to... No, that won't work. Just do it in 1080p. 1080p is fine. If you filmed it in 1080p, use it in 1080p. Don't try and upscale it, because that just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, Doug goes quack there saying downgrade it.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Give
does work.
it that then, or
It can, yeah. If you get in a problem with rendering rate, yeah. Never try and upscale anything, because it just doesn't work. When you see these, like the Star Wars movies from the 80s, that upgraded to HD, the amount of energy and time they put into those was absolutely colossal. You can't just do it with a PC. No. ALW is the ex-Blair guitarist. Okay. Fedus. I wish I was. I think. Okay, that's where I'm going wrong. Thanks, guys. Yeah, just 1080p is good enough. I mean, I've got a camera up there, G7X Mark II. My video tonight, that was in 1080p. That wasn't in 4K. That was 1080p that I put up. So, yeah, exactly. And Dux is saying now, I mean, a lot of stuff. If YouTube is busy, if you upload to YouTube on a busy day, when they're getting loads and loads of upgrades, when they process it in HD, they might only process it in 720p. And they'll upload it, then they'll reprocess it a couple of days later. So if you upload the day you release that video, you might release it in HD. You might film it in 4K, but they'll only put it out in 720p. And then when you watch it back, it might only be in less than that. Depends on your upload doo-doo. You need, Secret Vault's in. He knows what he's talking about.
Oh, it's mine, yeah.
Yeah, it just popped in there.
I've got a question about editing it.
Yeah. Short answer is don't upscale it, don't work. Drink lager, that works.
It's not working this at the moment, what I'm doing.
What?
Yeah. Basically, I've not got my hard drive plugged in or my memory drive plugged in.
Yeah, what like that?
Yeah, so it won't let me do what I'm doing on that movie editor thing. Because once I have to do my videos, you see, it comes up quality, what quality you want. But I've already filmed it in a certain quality, but it's not giving me the option to pick that quality. You know what I mean? It's saying say it's 2 point something K. If I film it in 4K, it's not saying let me film it in 4K, upload it in 4K. Is that down to the software I'm using, do you reckon, or something?
Are you saving the file and then uploading it using the YouTube uploader?
No.
Save the file and then upload it using the YouTube uploader. Try it that way. Yeah, try it that way.
Right, no worries.
Yeah, maybe try 4K ED. Yeah, that program. Yeah, 4K rendering programs. By the sound of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, I'll have to try that in a little while then.
Yeah, try that. I'm just trying to catch up on the track. It goes that fast. I'm trying to people are answering questions, but I'm not seeing the questions, so I'm trying to read that, and then it all makes sense. A lot of people are saying hi to the Secret Vault. Well, hello. I think I did that. And
At the Satan link. Well, I can throw the link in there, but I'm not going to stay up too long from it now, I don't think.
It's up to you, mate. Do another half an hour. I didn't believe it. My finger was near your area. I've done that before. I've hidden people and all sorts. When I've picked my phone up, you pick your phone up like that. I've thought, oh, fuck, I'll just ban someone. Yeah. And you're trying to find out who you banned. You're trying to undo it. It's really bad. No, Luke, he retracted that one. Did Carl? Luke retracted that, whatever it is. I think my jokes are going mush. Yeah, I don't know what you're on about, Matt. You know more about this sort of stuff than I do. Someone was saying the drone footage was glitchy.
Guys, haven't you ever heard? Right, no, seriously, this is the problem with what you're doing with your channels. Haven't you heard of 4KU? 4KU.
Yeah, there used to be a Rover Metro 4KU.
Yeah, this is the problem. See, and I'm just asking you, like, if you haven't got that, have you ever been 4K ED, 4KD, 4K ED? Have you ever been 4K ED? Yeah.
Yep. Thing is, with you, Matt, you might know of a little program it's called 4K-ED. So you just don't know because you use all these different programs, don't you? So I wasn't sure.
Yeah. I mean, if I haven't had 4KU once a month, on my system, then I'm just not getting the full potential of my YouTube experience, So yeah. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. Sorry, you can go back. Bye.
What did you do at 9 o'clock tonight? Oh, he's gone.
He's gone. Right, it's turned his camera off.
He's gone. They released something at 9 o'clock, didn't they? Was it a premiere? New video.
I've done nothing.
He's done nothing, so he's done that then.
What are you on about? You guys been drinking? What's happening?
I have. What's wrong with that?
Look, that's what I'm loyal to.
That is a nice T-shirt. That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit off centre, like like somebody didn't learn about the centre command on Word or something. Like right align, centre align, and it just went on the left, like my left, not your left, mine. Yeah. Anyway, so I just thought I'd fuck with you, basically. Sorry about that. Hope you don't mind.
Don't worry about it.
No, all right, mate.
What's the weather been like down your end? Cold or?
You leave my end alone, mate. It's nice and warm down there. It's proper. It's a lot warmer for coming on here. That's all I'm going to say. Getting warmed up now.
Right.
Anyway, yes, no, it's cold. It's cold and shit.
Cold and shit.
Yeah. Cold and shit, yeah. But I might eat a curry later on and warm it up. Yeah.
That's what I had before. Homemade curry, chicken curry.
Yeah, well. Anyway, I was just having a laugh, but I mean, did you actually know that if you upload onto YouTube your 1080p footage, you edit it, but output it as 4K and upload it as 4K, even though it's naughty, it looks a lot better because 4K will handle higher data rates. So YouTube will play it back looking a lot better, even though it's 1080p footage. It's a naughty one because people say, well, you're just wasting the space on YouTube and you're not actually providing better quality, but it looks better. Actually looks better.
Yeah, of course it does. So YouTube, there's Google in it, they just buy more storage.
Yeah.
They just buy data centers like we buy stamps. It don't mean out to them, they're not bothered.
Yeah, it gives a much better sort of playback quality than 4K. Yeah, they skimp out on the 1080p data rates, so it looks a bit bitty sometimes. Yeah.
I suppose they'd have to have a service, wouldn't they? eBay, a YouTube or something like that, to store everything what's been uploaded.
They got factories and factories and factories and factories going off into the distance, like, of server space, just hard drives in rooms. And all that has to be duplicated because it has to be backed up. So if it goes, the backups kick in, and so everything that they have has to be 2 of at least. So
that's now. The internet's only been going for how long? Was it 40 years? Not even that. 30 years.
Not even that.
I've never even seen. Like you've seen the Tesla factory, haven't you? Yeah. They don't make. I've never seen anyone say like, "Here's Google's servers." I've seen Facebook. I've never seen Google's. I don't think they make a big feature about where they actually are. So hang on, where are Google's? Because they probably don't want people knowing, because it would be a serious risk to their company if somebody was to do something to them. Google's servers. They're probably distributed. 12 significant data centers: United States, Dallas, Oregon, Atlanta, Georgia, Reston, Virginia. So yeah, they're not putting them all in one place. And And oh yeah, one in the Netherlands. It's big, but it's not as big as I thought it would be. Yeah, big. There's bigger data center than that one down at Corsham at Rudloe Manor. So there's a lot bigger there.
Just think in another 100 years, how many data centers there will be, and how big place storage need.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it is all spinning disks still, because it's a cheap way to store stuff, but they're going away from that, moving to solid state, which is a lot smaller, but it's more expensive right now. But, you could probably then, it's like the old thing with computers used to take rooms, and now you can have a phone that's more than the power size of a room. Well, once they stop using spinning disks and they start using solid state, and that gets even smaller than it is now, it's pretty bloody small. I mean, you get you can get 512 gigs on that, so, but you can get terabytes now on that. So when it starts to become like that, then you probably have all these data centers, which are like 100 data centers that probably fit in one data center, but then they're going to get 100 of those data centers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're still growing at the minute, but they will get smaller. And it's the energy they use at the minute will go down a lot because solid state doesn't need the cooling capacity that the spinners need at the minute. That's right, yeah. What I do at work. It's the amount of cooling energy they've got now to remove that heat energy. They're saying in even 2 years' time, they won't need that cooling capacity because they're gradually changing the racks, they're moving the racks along, and the solid state ones, they just don't get warm at all.
The thing that blows my mind though is like I did a naughty stream last night, and we were on for hours, and I was playing videos because I said, we're just being so outrageous here, the cheeky jokes, rude. People saying, I'm unsubscribing, you're such a bunch of bastards, and all this sort of stuff. And I was like, fuck off. And I was like, so we were like, we were being really cheeky, and but the thing is, straight away, you put a piece of music or a piece of video, right? And then we're not talking like modern stuff. I had stuff on there, and in the morning, there's all the copyright things. Ding, 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 ding. This is what you had. You had this, you had this, you had this, you had this. It's like, if I said to you, can you remember a 1930s movie that had Judy Garland in it, where she says the words, screw you, Buster? Yeah. Google does like that. It knows instantaneously, right? Because it knows every movie, every soundtrack, everything that's ever been said on media and distributed. It knows everything, and you put it in there. You've seen it. If people watching this and they've never had a YouTube channel, right? You probably got it on your phone. Go and point it at a movie on the television, right? For about 5 seconds. Just point it at a movie on the television and upload that to YouTube, right? Nothing's going to happen to you, but you will have a warning saying, "Oh, copyright, sorry." We know what that is, and they know exactly what it is. What computers can do that? What computers can do that? I don't think there's normal computers can do that. There's stuff that Google have got, which is alien technology. I don't think computers can do that.
Bit like face recognition, though, as well, isn't it?
I've been thinking for years, there's got to be an artificial intelligence out there which is doing this, because normal computers that we can buy and we know about do not do this. You cannot do it. It's impossible. Google does. And they do it for millions of hours of material that get uploaded every day. And they go, we know what you were doing. We can't even watch millions of hours. One person can't watch what's uploaded to YouTube in a day. But the machine can watch everything instantaneously and know exactly where it came from, where it's from, and who, it knows everything. And the thing is, that show that was on called Person of Interest, where they're talking about the artificial intelligence, I think that's what it is. Because I've been saying to people for years, and they think you're joking. It's no joke. Google is not a private company. Google is an arm of the National Security Agency. It self-funds itself, but it's there to spy on you. That's what it was originally intended for, and it works really well. But it has AI. It has something which has not been made public.
It's everywhere now. everywhere.
Definitely.
You
You
know,
mark my words. You mark my words. One day this is all going to come out, right? I'm telling you. When people say, "Oh, we found it," oh, AI, it's like, "Oh, we've had it for years, but we never told you." Google.
Mm.
That's it.
I can believe it.
Anyway,
Yeah,
that's my rant now. That's my rant. But I swear, I swear my life on it.
It's like them CCTV cameras, no face recognition ones.
Yeah,
They've got to have a great database to find out who you are or whatever you are, just instantly. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you walk into your city, this guy is wanted in Belgium or wherever, instantly like that.
oh yeah,
Great.
yeah. Social credit score.
You know, the more they can get people to use the phones, they know where you are, where you frequent, what you do. Then the idea is to target the systems to say, well, who is in an area at a time? Who is more likely to be a criminal? You know, then it can listen to the conversations, it can kind of like work things out, and then it can piece together the most likely candidates for who did this, who committed a crime, who's going to commit crimes. This is the idea as well, is like working out who's going to commit crimes. They've even got systems for cameras. If you're walking down the street, right, you're walking down, and then somebody's walking next to you, they can tell by the way you're walking whether you're involved in a crime. With the way you're walking, by analyzing the way a criminal walks versus the way a normal person walks. And you and I were just like, there's no difference. The machine knows. The machine knows.
All right.
Eddie's saying it's something to do with DARPA.
Defense
Isn't that just
Advanced
a private
Research
company?
Project. Yeah. I mean, everybody knew when Google first came out, right? The only people who could join up to Google, right, were people who had security classifications. Duh. Yeah.
Kind of gives it away a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Eddie's a troll, you know.
No.
Someone's asking whether he's a troll. I don't think he is.
No, is it? No, my phone's on charge, so I can't see the chat.
You know, it's like this stuff they're saying, oh, they're listening to your phone calls, and it's like, oh yeah, they do it up at Menwith Hill. You know, they're not just there; they do it all over the world. They listen to everyone's telephone calls, and if they know your voice, they can put it into a database, and you could be chatting for seconds to somebody somewhere on the globe, and it'll go, that might be him, that could be him, and it narrows them down, and then it goes through those, and it narrows them down even more. And then it'll sort of like produce a list, and a human will listen to it and actually make decisions based on what's going on, you know. And that's all automatic, and that's the Echelon system. It's called the Echelon dictionary system. But you got that for cameras now as well. It's not just phone calls; it's cameras, it's car registrations, your phone, where you're going, what you're buying. They can tell whether you're a criminal by what sort of stuff you buy. They can even tell whether you're pregnant by the type of things that you buy before you even know you're pregnant yourself. Yeah, because women will start going into shops and they'll start buying certain items, and the people in the stores, they know she's pregnant before you even have had a test or know you're pregnant yourself by the types of things you start buying. All this spy shit is bullshit as far as I'm concerned. It's wrong.
It is wrong, but
Can't do nothing about it. It's everywhere these days. Can't go down the street, you know what I mean? Say that you go down the street without a mobile phone or nothing on you. You're still recorded or tracked on other devices and stuff like that, yeah?
Well, this is what annoyed me about the early days of this track and trace thing. You have to have a mobile phone. Really? No, I don't. No. I can go for a walk without my phone. Oh, but you need it to scan it. No, I don't. I need to scan a QR code. And I don't need a phone.
You can come back in a minute.
Go for it.
I need to go and do something. I'm crossing my legs. I'll be back now. Sorry.
Got to toilet.
No worries. He turned the camera off first, so I wonder whether he's wearing any pants.
I don't know. I hope so.
Won't put it past him anyway, not to.
Yeah. Well, you can't buy a C4 because Secret Vault will come and explore it. He'll turn up in his dinghy. Well, you are spying on yourself if you have a drone then. Really? It's turned off. It's on there, it's turned off. I haven't got a memory card either.
But the drones, they don't have the mic, do they? No mic on the drones.
The Enterprise one does. The
Does it?
Mavic, yeah, the Mavic Pro Enterprise, yeah. That's got a mic on it.
Won't that just pick up the propeller noise?
No, it like doubles that out somehow. Not quite sure how it does it. But it looks like this. The Mavic Enterprise is the same as this. This isn't the Enterprise, but the Enterprise one has a different section on here, different section there, and you can like literally bolt things to it. They have a searchlight. They have a search and rescue mod, which is like a spotlight thing, just a light. And then they have a big tracker thing, which looks like a big Dalek that sits on top. And that's like accurate for plotting. Bit like what? You know, the Google Maps car that was plotting streets years ago, and it was like down to millimeters accuracy. The DJI do the Enterprise drone that's got this like thing on top, and that is like millimeter accurate, so you can like plot like certain positions and stuff with it. So and they have a mic in the front there, so it records stuff, and it somehow like blanks out the drone noise.
So basically, it's like your drone with a roof rack on top.
Yeah.
And all the other accessories you buy extra for it, for certain jobs. Like
It's a different drone. It's the Mavic 2, but it's the Enterprise. So it isn't that. You can't like add accessories to that to make it an Enterprise.
it's same as yours, but like a roof rack thing's built on top of it.
Yeah, it's like different things that clip to it. They like screw on. And the batteries are self-heating, which what we were talking about earlier with temperature. Lithium polymer doesn't like the cold. But the Enterprise has self-heating batteries, so it can work in the cold and go higher, things like that.
And a lot of drones, once you get them going as well, they get warm, the batteries anyway. But you can have pre-warmed batteries, and Inspires and a lot of drones, you can buy heated battery cases. You take them out with you. My method was you wear a big coat, and you always put your drone batteries next to your body before you go flying if you're going out in the real cold.
Your mate's in, Matt. There, look, Richie Wellock.
Wellock.
Oh, Richie.
Core blimey. He's got
Cool guy. Check his channel out.
Drink these now, see, because Richie's on you. It's like, what?
That Yakult.
Yeah, cheap ones though, Lidl's. Don't know.
It might be all right.
I quite like them.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all right. If you got a nicky tummy or something on them.
Well, which I have at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Is that from drinking or just other stuff?
I don't know. I won't go into it, but I mean, I've had urinary infection since being a kid. Don't know what it is. Sometimes I won't have one for a couple of years, then I have one, and I know the symptoms, so I just get antibiotics, and it takes care of it. Just before I went on my sesh, like getting pissed. I wasn't feeling right, and I was just saying to myself, please don't let me have one of these like things now over Christmas, because it means I've got to go and get antibiotics, and there's not going to be not able to get hold of them. You know, it's one of those. So you're like, do I go now before anything's happened to the doctor to get, or do I just go through it? So what I've done now is I managed to get a supply of spare antibiotics, which I keep downstairs, and if I need them, I can take them because I've got them before I have to go. So anyway, there we are. But that's it. That's the thing. But getting drunk has meant that for some reason it's taken me days and days to get over being drunk because my body's fighting off an infection. So yeah.
No, I feel for you, mate, because I used to get them when I was a kid. I used to always get like urine. Yeah, it was horrible. But yeah, chat's taken a bit of a turn. But yeah, I feel your pain, literally.
Well, I think if you catch them early, the trouble is you go and go and go until it gets too bad, and then it becomes like you're having a fever, and that can be quite life-threatening in some cases, because I mean, if you don't go and get a urinary infection sorted out, that kills people. I mean, there's people in third world countries die from it all the time, But as long as you can get some antibiotics, it's fine. Never really know where that's coming from. And they've sent me for checkups and all that because I've had kidney stones in the past as well, which is because I sit in a frigging chair all day, pushing a frigging mouse around instead of exercising, because exercise helps you break up kidney stones. So if you ever get kidney stones, it's because you're a lazy fuck like me. So
calcium buildup.
Yeah, it's because you don't move around enough.
Yeah, my dad used to get them. Went to Leeds General Hospital in about 1985, and I had to go with him. And I remember this machine they had, and it was something like off Austin Powers, this massive laser with the big things on it, and they used to like zap it with ultrasound, and like break the stones up.
They don't seem to want to do that these days. They would rather put a thing up your old boy, which I've had. And is a lot easier than people think. I was expecting it to be horrible. It wasn't too bad at all. And then I was looking at my inside of my guts on this thing as they were like going, and they went, no, there's nothing, seems all right. And I was like, yeah, there you go. Mystery, innit? It is a mystery. You know, so, but yeah, kidney stones. The thing to stop urinary infections, if anybody doesn't know, and it's a big problem, is people don't drink enough water every day. And sometimes you just go through the day and you drink like a couple of cups of tea. It's not enough. You're meant to drink. Apparently, everyone is meant to drink at least 2 liters of water a day. Did you not know this? I'm told that is a fact. Not many people know that. And people sip not a lot of drinks, and that allows your body to not have enough pee going out of it to keep your kidneys clean. And that makes you more acidic, and I believe the acid then helps the kidney stones build up. So if you're somebody who is likely to suffer from this, just drink loads more water. Keeps your body healthy, apparently. But little facts. So
I drink loads of water anyway because of obviously my dad and the links and stuff. But Steve Willis is saying you shouldn't really dabble in the occult.
Me? Oh, the Yakult, yeah.
Yeah, it's inside joke. It was Mighty Boosh, wasn't it? The Mighty Boosh reference.
Yeah. So go on then, Urban. What sort of have you ever had a catheter up your old boy or a camera up
no, all pleasures to come yet.
You're still a catheter virgin, are you? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's not as bad as people think. I had a finger up my bum from the doctor a couple of times. Got a couple of hemorrhoids. You know, I've got a couple of hemorrhoids. Yeah. And I was like, what's that? And he was like, yeah, what is that? And I was like, oh, it's just a hemorrhoid. I was like,
no, and they're pushing it back in.
Well, yeah. Here's a health fact for you. When you go to the toilet, don't be going like that, because it creates blood pressure and it makes hemorrhoids form. You're supposed to sit there and just let your body calmly move things. Give a little push, but don't go like that, because you can literally start hemorrhoids. And if you got them, how does it work? Matt, is water alcoholic? Some of it is. Some water's alcoholic. And alcohol was the reason that people got through the Dark Ages, because there was so much infection, wasn't it? The only thing that was safe to drink was alcohol, because it had, beer had alcohol in it, so it was safer to drink beer, because if you drank water, you'd probably keel over.
Yeah, and the cholera outbreak in the 1800s, there was a doctor that actually linked a lot of the people that worked in breweries weren't dying, but the families that worked elsewhere in cotton mills and that, entire families were dying, and they linked, well, all these people that work at the beer factory, they're not dying. And it's because they were drinking the boiled water within the brewery. They were drinking that, and it didn't have cholera in it.
Yeah,
it's all linked. But yeah, Nick Exploration joined there saying hi guys, but he joined just at the bit when we were talking about fingers up bums and hemorrhoids and stuff. And that was quite funny. Hey Luke.
Hi Nick, how's it going?
Luke, yeah, Nick. Yeah.
People probably think I go to the doctor just to get a finger up the bum, but nah.
Yeah, Eve.
Well, no, if it's a quiet day, why not?
Here's a little known fact for you. This is going to freak you out. Legend's not going to. He's going to be like, "What? What did you just say? Is this safe? Is this supposed to be like totally safe for children? Like Facts.
Is it one of them ones where I've got to do this?
Yeah, we're not having these two on again.
Okay, this is to save money going to the vets. Okay, right. Have you ever had your dog have a stink that's like, what's that? And it's like, it's like this sort of weird, sort of like fishy smell. Now, anyone who's ever had it will probably be like, what's that? It's, ugh. And then you take your dog to the vet thinking something's wrong, and they go, oh, they've got blocked glands. And you go, what's that then? And they go, oh, well, up a dog's bum, there are these glands that sit there, and when they do their poos, the gland squirts out like fires, like spray, like underarm deodorant. It goes like and sprays onto the poo as it goes out. The smell that is what dogs go and smell each other's bums and go and smell poo for, because that's what they want. They're not interested in the poo. They're interested in each other's scents.
No,
and
pheromones.
Yes, things that come from these glands, apparently. So if they don't eat the right food that's got enough roughage, and if they're not producing stools that are hard, that they don't get this like rough sensation when they're pooing, and that rough sensation is what stimulates and also keeps clean their glands. So I've gone right into this. I could go for my veterinary exam at this rate, I reckon. So what it is, if they've got loose stools, if they've had diarrhea for a few days, sorry if anybody's eating, right? If they've had loose stools, what it tends to do is, because it goes through soft, it doesn't stimulate the glands, and also they can become inflamed and they can become blocked. They're like think of them like little zits as well. Like they can get blocked. So when they get blocked, they get inflamed and they get problems. So anyway, some dogs, I saw one the other night. I didn't like to say, but I saw one the other night like that, and it had a big nodule hanging out of its back end right there. And I knew, and I was like, oh God, I didn't like to say, you need to take your dog to the vet, but because they get blocked up. So anyway, if they get blocked up, they'll stink, and you'll end up taking them to the vet. If it gets bad enough, you'll probably end up having to have the glands removed. Anyway, this dog, never had it with any other, but this particular dog, for some reason, when she gets stressed, when she's in the car and stuff like that, they will fire off their glands for no reason. So she's sitting in the back of the car, driving down the road. It's like, oh, like that, and it's like it stinks, and then it gets on her bedding, so I'm going to wash the bedding and stuff like that. But she does it from time to time. So anyway, I've kind of come to know now. That's what that is. So I've been to the vets enough times now, and the vets had said to me, and I've looked online, right? She said, yeah, you can do this yourself if you want. She's got to get a rubber glove, and you've got to get something lubricating on it, and you've got to put it up your dog's bum at that angle and that angle, and you've got to lightly squeeze, and it goes like a zit. It go right. So it's disgusting. Sorry, it's disgusting. But it'll go like this. It'll go like that, right? And then, right, your dog will be great. Dog will be great. But if your dog is scooting a butt along the ground, scooting, it could have worms, but it could have blocked anal glands. But guess what? That's one layer of fun, right? So anyway, my mate said to me, he goes, oh, my dog's got blocked anal glands. Will you do my dog? And I'm like, no. So him and his missus talked me into doing it, and they said, look, we've even got you a box of gloves, Matt. And then so I went, all right then. So I did it on their dog. But I said, you can do this. Look, it's not hard. So but you should be careful who you tell these things to, because they'll get you doing it to their dogs otherwise. Yeah. There in the moral of the lesson endeth is it's probably easy to go to a vet, but it's a lot more money. Yeah.
Fair news.
Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas.
Yeah, thanks everyone getting me up to 666, the magic number.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's trying hard not to respond. Yeah, like this one. He's trying hard not to respond.
I've had a pet with that actual problem, Matt.
You have.
And they basically took it to the vet, and they popped it basically, like you said, just squeezed it. Yeah. And like yellow pus came out, and it stunk.
It stinks really bad because it smells nasty. It doesn't smell. It's hard to describe because it's not a nice smell. But if you know the dog it probably needs it done, and you do it, it's like this, and that's the smell you get when they do it when they shouldn't do it, like when they're stressed. But if it gets blocked and infected and you do it, it smells bad. It smells really bad, and it's not like it's a dark sort of gray, it's a darky grey substance normally. But if it's any sort of yellow color or anything red or anything like that, you've got problems, you know. And you've got to be gentle as well, because I think it's like the equivalent of somebody grabbing your balls and squeezing. You know, you don't want to do it. You just do it until something happens, but you don't go like that, because it can be a bit painful for him. So anyway, there we go. But it does save taking the dog to the vet just over something simple, and she's had it since 8 years, you know, since I've had her, and she does do it every once in a while, and just, you know.
Yeah. I just did it the once. Just got blocked up once, yeah.
But you know the symptoms. I mean, you get like a funny smell, you know, like, and they'll sort of sit down and then there'll be a like smell or something like that. But it's not breaking wind smell. It's something like some sort of like lingering sort of, and it lingers. It's like I suppose it's the equivalent like of skunk, you know, something like that. It's sort of won't go away type smell. You know, you'd have to wash wherever they've been, put it in the washing machine to get rid of that smell, because it's like
I ain't got a dog, so
yeah.
It's just...
He's trying to get in here.
See this, man? This is what I don't get about YouTube. We've talked about you, me, I'm part of this, so I've talked about this. Actual viewers, more people are tuning into this.
What now? More people are tuning in for weird facts.
Yes, it's gone from 47 to 53.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which way, you know, it's a good percentage increase.
Simon BA says, for fuck's sake, I'm eating. Sorry, I did warn people. I said, like, do you really want me to go down this route? You're gonna, you know. Anyway, look at him. His camera invasion. Camera invasion.
Big old dog as well.
He likes climbing over the table now.
He likes getting on your table.
On the table.
Mine's soaking wet at the moment. I'm toying with her, getting her in here with a hairdryer, because she's so much fur. It's hard to dry her. But I was soaking earlier on. I came in here and I'm drying off myself now.
Yeah, cool.
She's been in the shower.
Angel's cool. I like Angel. Nice dog.
Hey, Caesar. He's like, don't stop. Don't stop.
I know he's a bully, look.
Don't stop.
Yeah.
But there's not many other things really. I'm just trying to think now. I cut my nails on my dog, and some dogs don't let you do that. I wouldn't like to. Caesar probably, if he didn't like want you doing that, he'd probably like take your head off, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He just uses like one of those shaky toys. You get your head in his mouth, and he'd go like that and break your neck. Like, master, no.
Yeah, it's a big old dog, that one.
When I first got him, I think it was 3 days in, he just decided to clamp onto my arm one day for no reason.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing?
Fight with
I ain't got a dog, Nick, now.
It probably clamped me, but didn't penetrate my skin. Basically, what I was doing is like saying, "What's that on the floor?" Pointing to it like a spider that's running across the floor. He must have thought it was a bit of food or something, and he just went onto my arm, attached himself to me. Right, stop that,
big boy.
Right, calm down,
big boy.
Fair Steve.
Remind me.
Yeah, he's a big dog.
Remind me, don't you, all the time? You're a bully.
Big boy.
That's what you are. Bullying me now.
When you're on YouTube, they think you're talking to them. They don't realise, do they, what you're up to, and they think all that conversation.
Interesting transcript.
It does the same thing on the phone. Each time on the phone, he comes over, Ivory, thinking I'm talking to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that with you, Matt, actually. When Angel's been in the room with you, She's like looking around, like looking at your screen, like who actually are you talking to?
Yeah. Come on, oi! Come and show me how wet you are. Wait, tweets. She'll only come if I show tweets. She's a bugger. I can go. Come on. Won't come, and it's like, come on, treats. Yeah.
Right, go on, get down.
See what I mean?
Get down.
Remember that time you had a Doritos packet and you like rustled it and she was straight up?
Yeah. She's all wet. Who's on the bed? Who's that? Look.
Oh yeah, she's really wet here.
Doggy. Doggy, are you?
Look.
Doggy.
She's looking at it.
Mine's not.
What more treats there? Who's that?
No, I got a dog. I've got a penguin.
Who's that?
For those who were in earlier, this was on Simon from Sub Exploration's latest video, his community project. This
Oh
is
yeah, I
for, like,
saw your submission on that. Yeah.
yeah. But that one was from my little boy Thomas. He did the Subex penguin.
Right. He made it.
He didn't make the penguin. He made a video. He did like a cut scene. Yeah, that was on that.
Oh, I thought you were on about the one where you were walking along saying you have a happy new year. That one, because he was asking.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, that was me. But my little boy's got a channel, and
is he?
used the penguin.
What stop motion animation?
Yeah,
Oh, right, cool.
yeah, he used the penguin for that. So he didn't want to be in it. So yeah,
That's good. It's good to get kids into that sort of thing. I did have a cine camera when I was a kid, but it was so expensive as a kid to be playing with that sort of thing that I never really got, not got much stuff with it. And I've since lost the cine films, which had things like a dressing gown crawling across the floor by itself, like, and stuff like that.
I think that'd be quite cool though to watch now. If you could watch it back, yeah, that would be good.
Yeah,
definitely.
There's a few silly moments in it, but yeah, I used to be interested in I always have been interested in cine stuff, and I ended up becoming a projectionist and things, because I'm interested in the technology behind projection and film and what it's all about. So yeah, love it all.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I've run out of beer, so I think I'm gonna go.
I'd love
Always.
to have a beer, but as I say, I'm probably going to be starting a dose of antibiotics tomorrow, and I've got to go in the morning, give a sample to the doctor, and then after I give him the sample, then I can take the antibiotics. And I don't want to start drinking now because it'll just
No, make it worse.
don't want to mess around.
It will make it worse,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Does cranberry juice work?
Yeah, I think it's because it's highly acidic. Yeah. I quite recommend for kidney stones. I used to drink just lemon juice because it's cheap as chips, like lemon juice in Lidl's, one of those little lemon things, and just get some of that in a glass. And I quite like that, just water and lemon. I mean, they charge you like £1 for that San Pellegrino crap, that's just carbonated lemon water.
Yeah, it's just full of shit. It's nice as a drink. It's the cans with they have like a sticker on top, don't they? Like the metal, like what milk bottles used to have on top.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. I wouldn't drink it. It's not medicinal. It's just.
I think if you get stuff like kidney stones, it's good to drink, acidic things, even though they're formed by acid. I think if you keep drinking a lot of acid drinks, it's meant to be better for you, So that's what I used to do when I was getting them bad. I would just dose up loads. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Are you going out anywhere this year, or is that it now, Matt, for the end of the year?
I might do. Somebody's been tempting me to do something that could be suicidal, to be honest, like on the water in the cold, with people who might be inexperienced, who'd have to handle a boat whilst we went and did something, and we'd have to do shifts. It's like, all right, that's just gonna go. That's gonna go south. I can see that going very
Yeah.
south. I'm tempted to kind of push that one back a bit if possible, because
Maybe it's
inevitably
just first.
somebody's gonna have to look after the boat, and I don't think I'm not 100% sure. I'm trusting other people at this point, with stuff like that. So, yeah.
Okay, man.
Saying there. Right, I'm going to call it a night. So, seeing that
Okay.
ALW is going to shoot off first, I'll get him up.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Right. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. It's been a bit of a random night for me because I wasn't planning on coming on. But thanks everyone for watching. Please like the video for William, and yeah, I'll leave you to Matt and Will, and bye bye. Thanks very much.
No worries.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, it's a good night from him, and it's a good night from me, as the two Ronnies used to say. So, good night.
Cheers. Thanks for coming up, Matt. See you soon.
Cheers, man.
And thank you, everyone who's made it a great night again, for joining in, hitting the like button, and interacting with the chat. Thank you very much. I will be doing a New Year's Eve special about 11:30 till 12:30, just to count the new year in. So tune in for that. See you then. Stay safe. Bye bye.